Hello, Gemini rising. This is your forecast for May 19th, the new moon in Taurus in the next couple of weeks. This new moon is in your 12th house, which is retreat, reflection. Sometimes the 12th house can be existential and you're just not sure which direction to go or what to do. I think, in short, with all of the Taurus stuff happening, your spiritual values have changed, your values in general, but definitely coming from that spiritual place inside of yourself have changed. Maybe you need more time for yourself. Maybe you need a different spiritual practice. Maybe you need to get involved somewhere somehow in your life that allows you to carve out time for meditation, for retreat, reflection. That is the 12th house. It's also intuition and dreams, so that could factor in quite heavily to this new moon. But yeah, kind of like a new spiritual guidepost is what you're looking at here for the new moon. Now, it's sextile to Mars in your second house of finances. That could have, your finances could have been a little frustrating with Mars transiting there. This sextile is an opportunity. There is something that links the spiritual part of your life to the values and the financial part of your life. And it's an opportunity to take action on it and to make sure your needs are taken care of financially so that you can feel stable. I think really spiritually, that's something you need right now, is to feel stable and to feel taken care of. But Saturday, the Mars will move into Leo and it will square Jupiter. And that's something that it could be triggering for you, for everyone really. So I would just, kind of keep an eye out. But this is in your third house of communication, of decision making, and it's square to Jupiter in your 12th house, which is Jupiter in your 12th house is just maybe expanding the lack of clarity or the spiritual feeling, the metaphysical things that you're into, the mystical moment that you're having. 12th house times can be like that, where you feel extremely spiritual, maybe a little escapist. Mars in the third house is like, yeah, but we need to make decisions. We need to communicate. We need to do this. We need to do that. So that could be a little frustrating. They're adjusting around each other. It's like, how do I move forward with the need to maybe be in retreat and maybe be in this healing space? How do I move forward in reality with my third house, with communication, with, the way I do things every day? It's daily life to a certain extent. So that's going to last all week. There may be just a week of not knowing exactly which way to go. And that will shift after this week. So, keep the faith. It's teaching you exactly which direction you want to go. It's just going to take a minute to happen. The next big thing is Friday, the 26th. Venus will be sextile Uranus from your second house to your 12th house. Again, an opportunity for a change in finances or values. So that's something to note. There could be a change in circumstances regarding your financial situation that you don't expect. It looks good to me. Sextiles are opportunity. I think this is a good shift. Keep in mind, though, Mars is still square Jupiter, so making the decisions may be a little strange during this time. And then Saturday and Sunday, the sun is square Saturn with the moon in a T square with it. So this is about identity and career. And it's like, I've always identified as, let's just say I've done Reiki forever. That's been my career, but I'm sensing a shift into being an artist. How do I make that work? That's just an example of how this could be. It's identity versus public reputation and career, what people know me as. Maybe I want to achieve more, and that's going to put more emphasis and focus on who I am and how I appear to people. That could also be the case. The moon will be in your fourth house of home and family on the 27th and 28th, and it's the first quarter square of the moon. So there's an emotional security component to this. Do I feel comfortable in my own home part of this? Do I feel comfortable with the way things are in my roots, basically? And how do I make these achievements in the outer world? This next weekend, the 27th and 28th, is going to inform you on that. And then by the June 1st, Mars is not square Jupiter anymore. We've got a lot easier energy coming in around that time. So I wish you the best during these maybe moments that we might want to overdo it. I wish you a cool, calm, and collected week. And I will see you June 3rd. I'll catch you on the flip side.